Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Vesta 67's workshop. Welcome to issue number 80 of Build the Legendary CYBORG ROBOCOP from our good old friends over at Fanhome. Now if you'd like to build this 1/3 scale replica along with me folks, head over to their website. There's a clickable link below in the description. And you too can be building this iconic model. Let's have a quick scoop through this week's magazine and see what we've got. Some more drawings there on the history of Robocops and storyboards there from the cartoons. This is what we're going to be assembling today, our components there of the left shoulder. So we're going to need our arm and shoulder assembly from the previous issue. We're then going to be putting the sleeve in that then covers the shoulder joint, attaching it to the arm, putting in the cover plates for the screws, and this is what we're going to end up with at the end and where it's going to go on our Robocops as well, folks. Okay. This is 100 years of robots, tomatoes that have been grown by them. Multi-core processors. This is, yeah, everything really is so far advanced now with processors, and then you've got quantum computing and stuff like that. It's just going to be absolutely massive in the future. Makes you wonder what it's going to be like in 100 years, doesn't it, folks? Scary, isn't it? This is companies that are in the race, the usual companies that are pretty much at the head of this technology. Give these a read, folks, because it really is fascinating to see how the computing side of things is going to grow. Even in the next 20 years, it's phenomenal. Right, let's scoot back, get our parts out on the bench, and we'll start a bit of assembly for you, folks, okay? Here's our parts from the previous issue, as you can remember, the shoulder joint. Don't need that at this stage. We can just put that to one side and bring in this week's components, which are these. So we're going to start by dropping this piece of rubber in. You've got 4 little pegs poking out that correspond with the holes in this. So feed it through. Press the rubber around the pegs and line it all up, okay? Pretty straightforward, simple press fit, and it will wheedle itself into place, folks, okay? Might need a couple of attempts just to get some of it to comply, but it will go. I tend to just use the tip of my screwdriver, just run it around the pegs, just to make sure that any stubborn pieces of the rubber have engaged properly, okay? There you go. That's what we've got. We can now look at attaching this to our arm now. Just slide it over your shoulder and let it find its own home. It's going to engage right down in here, like so, okay? And then we're going to be using our CM screws to attach it. A little bit of oil because we're going into die cast. And then we'll start at the bottom and work our way around, folks. Same process, a little bit of oil. And set that fully in. Just like so. We're going into a deeper hole. Just want to use the slightly longer tip on that screwdriver. Just to hone that. There you go. A little bit of oil. Pop that screw in there. And last but no means least, drop this one in. And that's going down in there. Like that. Just go around and make sure they're all fully engaged. Like so. Okay. So that's that done. We can now go around and press in our little covers. Nice simple fit. As far as I know, they're all the same, so we'll soon find out. That one goes round in there. That one goes round in there. We then got a large angle there. Like so. And a large one in there. Like that. And then we can press that on, so that's it. My little Citadel scraper on there and just press that tab in place. Like so. There you go. Right. And that will now leave us just this little plate to go on. You've got a large peg and a small peg. And we just want to come across and press that in place, just like so. And that is what we've got today, folks. We've dressed our shoulder and enclosed that. And as you could see, once that then goes on, it just looks rather nice, doesn't it? So that's what we've got at the end of this issue, folks. We've got all of the arm looking rather splendid now, all dressed up, ready to attach. So don't forget, folks, if you'd like to grab one of these yourself and build along with me, head over to the Fanhome website. There's a clickable link in the description below. And you too can be building one of these. Also, to help me out and grow the channel, just give little Fester a click in the corner there and subscribe. It's free. Ring the bell whilst you're there, select all. That way you'll get notified of future content. Thanks so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.